You're watching Markets for You, a daily videocast that covers markets news and share trading signals from experts. I'm Jessie Wong. First, US dollar. Optimism in the market sank on the lack of new data and resumed uncertainty. Dollar demonstrated mixed trading against the yen, but slipped at the end of the last week. Against the euro, on the other hand, rose as most investors decided to book their profits. The British pound was more or less steady and managed to gain versus the greenback by the end of the week. In the spotlight this week will be retail trades and constructions data. Next to the euro. The euro plummeted versus the dollar at the end of last week as investors considered its previous abrupt growth excessive and decided to book their profits. Weak economist data added negative sentiments toward the European currency. The batch of the significant releases are being released this week. Most of them won't be supportive of the euro, triggering and most likely further sell-off. British pound. The pound traded mixed within narrow range last week, but managed to register some gains against the dollar at the end. Of importance this week will be the unemployment and inflation data, as well as the result of the Bank of England meeting minutes. Any hints of the lack of unanimities on future monetary policy will be good reasons for the pound sell-off. Japanese yen. The yen, like the sterling, traded within tight range last week and registered growth at the end. As for this week, the most significant release will be the Bank of Japan's meeting minutes. It's scheduled on Tuesday. If there is any news that the Bank of Japan will be issuing more banknotes soon, the yen will be recommence its sell-off. And now the section you've been waiting for, Markets Tips. Forex4you in cooperation with Trading Central, one of the leading American financial advisors, which is provide you daily trading signals from experts in the field. If your pair is euro versus US dollar, our preference is to open short positions below 1.2325 with targets at 1.225 and 1.2215 in extensions. Above 1.2325, which will look for further upside with 1.2345 and 1.238 as targets. If we trade British pounds against US dollar, our preference is open long positions above 1.5645 with targets at 1.57 and 1.5725 in extensions. Below 1.5645, which will look for further downside with 1.56 and 1.5570 as targets. If your pair is US dollar versus Japanese yen, our preference is open short positions below 78.5 with targets at 78.05 and 77.9 in extensions. Above 78.5, which will look for further upside with 78.65 and 78.8 as targets. Good luck and happy tradings. Tune in tomorrow for the latest market news and trading tips. I'm Jessie Wong and you've been watching Markets for You. Have a good day.